Good morning, day traders, and this is your Dow Jones review for today. So, pretty much picking up this fractal level here, plus these inside bars here on the daily, and you can see we kind of rejected off that level. We do have a bit of a Brooks gap here, which we're heading for at the moment, and to be honest, I'm waiting for an entry long here. This is kind of my next area for long. Yesterday we had some pretty better than expected results from the banks, so there's a couple more results we're looking for this week before we can sort of gauge what's happening. But by the looks of things, the consumer segment of the US is fairly strong, although business is in tatters with the trade war. Consumers aren't really worried about it by the looks of things. Okay, so be that as it may, what we want to do is just come and have a look here. So this could be seen as an exhaustion bar. It was onto a level, but we did close above the level. I just want to check the 4 hours of rejection. So just be careful on that. We have got a 3 hour close above it, and then we immediately move down. Okay, we've broken back below this fractal, and we are coming up to sort of the opening of the previous day, which is a daily Brooks gap, and that is an area I would expect some buying to happen. Okay, so here it's 121 point stop loss because that needs to be below this bar here. The trend is pretty strong to the upside at the moment, and there is this trend line as well. So those intersecting trend lines there offer kind of a level, lots of congestion in here, nothing really concrete, but that's definitely an area that I'm looking at the moment. So, and you can see there are buyers stepping in here, but yeah, this is after hours market, and the Asians and Australians and New Zealanders love manipulating this market like this after hours. So I will just calmly wait for a European Open before committing to anything. And you can see what's happening at the moment. So driving it down on a channel. I would expect something to happen here. And even if it's sort of a smallish position just to get in after hours with 120, 115 point stop loss. So my stop will have to be below this fractal here. Okay, last thing here is really Fibonacci levels. We've broken through the 50. Next level is a 61.8. So I'd like to see this level hold. Okay, so that's 26,946. Okay, let's just see if there's anything different on any of the lower time frames. So we have broken through the alligator at the moment. Yeah, so technically speaking, I'd want to see a break above. At this stage, looking like this fractal here would be the break above. If we do break below this fractal and close below this fractal here on a 30, then there's still another leg down, and I'm still expecting this area to be tagged. Okay, that would be a nice flag, and the other flag that you can do here is that. Okay, so a break above this fractal, let's put a level in here, would indicate a long. Okay, so a break above 27,021 would indicate a long. And that long has a measured move of that. All the way back up to there, which is 27,245. Okay, just want to get down to 12 minutes just to see anything we're missing here. And you can see we're not really, we're trending down ever so slightly. No real conviction at the moment, but you can see where your fractals are. So what you need to be doing is pay attention to the fractals. You can see this fractal here on the 15 as well, be on the 12, 15, 10 is pretty critical at the moment. Okay, we're not on a level though, so I'd still hold out for this level here, 26,946. Okay, So let's just move across to the ichimoku at the moment. Sorry, just failure of this move is obviously going to be a break below this consolidation of yesterday, where it would just indicate more downside, which would be 26,860 at the moment. Okay, there's the next fractal there actually. So break below this fractal here would be rather telling, 26,900. Okay, anyway, let's move across to ichimoku. 1 hour. So you can see the 1 hour we're bouncing off Kijun-sen at the moment. So this trend is still very much to the upside. And you can see there is a fairly strong trend line here, as we've highlighted already. We move across the 4 hour. You'll see this is a fairly strong move. Challenges Kijun-sen is flat, but it is after hours at the moment. So for me, you're looking for a pullback. This congestion here doesn't look very promising. We had a good strong move up, pullback, gentle, and then exhaustion bar to a level. So that price action there, not very exciting, but a break below 26,690 is pretty much, well, close below that is going to give us a confirmation that that could be a top. But somehow, I don't know, this market has this habit of trapping you if you're looking to be short. Okay, so lastly on the daily, we have finally got a crossover Kijun-sen and Tenkan-sen at the moment, and that happened pretty much at the close. It happened today, but it happened based on yesterday's move. So that is a fairly bullish signal. Okay, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to run away from here. You can still expect some kind of a pullback, and it can be a pretty deep pullback based on what's been going on before the buyers step back in. But this is a bullish signal. Okay, and then the last thing that we've got here is we don't really have a close above this fractal. So we had a close above this fractal, which indicated long, but we don't have a close above this fractal just yet. Okay, so I would expect, I really want to see a downside fractal created, and it could happen today. In other words, if we just get some negative results, we could have a red day down, and then another 2 red days down, and then all the way back down to this level here, which would then indicate an opportunity to get long again. Okay, so from the daily perspective, this is definitely an upward trend at the moment, potential trend break as well. And just get rid of the noise. And you'll see cup handle. Okay, and if we look at on the weekly, you'll see very much range bound for almost 2 years now. Very wide range, but a break above this double top here is what we're looking for. And the weekly Kijun and Tenkan fairly close. There's nothing really to worry about here. If this weekly green bar ends up as a green bar and up above this area of 27,322 or close to it, you have confirmation of a bullish trend change. Okay, so in other words, we've got a potential to break out of this pattern here. So yeah, I'm a bit reluctant to look for any long-term shorts at the moment. I'm just looking for opportunities to buy. So buy the dip still for me today, and that's where we'll be doing it. Anyway, hope that helps, and I'll catch you later. Cheers for now.